Hello, beautiful Aries. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill. I'm going to do a relationship reading today, and we're going to be using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes right here. It's really quite beautiful. I think you'll like it. And for clarification, we'll be using the Tarot Illuminati, which is Eric Dunn or Dunn. His deck is absolutely fabulous. I think you'll also like it. I'm going to go ahead and set these aside, and you will see them as we play the game of getting these to go, right? I'm going to go ahead and program these cards for you, Aries. And a little bit larger deck, but they do shuffle nicely when they do shuffle. So let's do this. This is a different kind of reading than usual, and I am excited to get into this and show you what I'm going to do. All right, so let's look at first, Aries, it's yourself. This reading being about relationships and love could be about a parent, a child, a sibling, the person you're living with, or somebody you work with very closely at work. So this is very much relationships slash love relationships. So this is relationships in general. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay. It's not for you then. But let's get into this and let me show you how it's going to go. All right, so I'm going to pick a card that is just for you, Aries, Aries and Aries alone. Now I'm going to pick a card for who's in your relationship. You will know who this person is just by my description of them. All right, so let's see. We have, for you, we have the Six of Pentacles, and for them, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so what we want, I'm going to tell you about these. This is you. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is you having enough finance to take care of yourself. You don't need a caretaker. You are very self-sufficient. You are capable. You are able. You are not looking for a daddy warbucks in your life. I mean, you weren't going to let a little thing like capital stand in the way of true love. But I'm going to tell you right now that that is not your determining factor in choosing a mate. You are financially secure currently. Okay, so that is the most important thing to know about this moment for you in this relationship, is that you are not hurting for money. You are not dying for someone to care for you in that way. All right, your partner, whoever this person is the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands tells me that this person is, they feel like they're halfway in and halfway out of the relationship. This isn't great news, and I'm sorry to say that to you, but the truth is that's how it's coming across, is that they are indeed halfway in and halfway out. They want to go, they want to see the world, they want to travel, they want to be a part of. This is the Two of Wands right here. And yes, this is the Six of Pentacles, right? So you are in a financially secure position. This person has wanderlust and keeps looking out to see where in the world can I go instead of here. They have a need to get out, to do things. This could be at work. This would of course be somebody you're working with closely who's looking for another job. But if it's somebody at home, if it's a teenager, they are just being teenagers. This is very clearly all teenager energy, wanting to wander away, be away from the parents, be out from under someone's thumb. And if this is a significant other within your relationship, you're dealing with somebody who is they're feeling a little bit smothered. I'm just going to say that, and that sucks. I'm sorry that they're feeling that, but that is what's coming out of this card right now. We will add more information with this beautiful other deck in a minute, but right now I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more cards. So we want to know what each of you is bringing to the relationship. Okay, what do you bring to the relationship? What do you personally bring to the relationship? We'll pull first. And what do they bring to the relationship? What do they bring? So we have here the Eight of Wands is what you bring to the table. All right, you're bringing speed and efficiency to the relationship. You are bringing things in a. You like to make things move, and maybe you're creating a current that they can't keep up with, and that's why they're sort of they seem overwhelmed. So this is me telling you that if you want to keep this person around, you may want to slow down a bit. This is just your personal pace. You are getting ready to get going, moving faster in your own direction. Whatever it is that sparks you in your relationship, you want to push it faster. It's like, ooh, I got a taste of something really great. We went to a play. Now I want to go see all of the plays. So in this case, you may not want to see all of the plays. They may not be ready to see all of the plays. You may want to spread that love around. See all the plays with friends, other friends. You don't have to put them all in the one same place. But definitely understand that you are pushing things in a direction with a speed and intensity that they're not quite ready for, but you being an Aries are always ready to be more intense. So I'm going to set this one down and look at what they're bringing to the relationship right now. This is the Six of Swords, and it shows him taking his swords and going away in a boat. So he wants to take his power and go. This person has no desire to invest in this situation right now. It's very interesting. He wants to use his power to help others. He is excited about being in service to others, but not in a breakneck pace, not in a way where just wants to be somewhere else right now. And he wants to take his understanding and his control, and he likes to be in control. So, and I say he when I mean he, she, mom, dad, whoever this person is that you're working with in this relationship, they just want to go, right? So they have a lot of wanderlust. Okay, so the third card we're going to pull for this reading is going to be about we have who you are, what you both bring. Now we need what you both need, all right? So let's pull cards for what do you need in this relationship. And what does the other person need in this relationship, all right? That one. All right. So we have the Page of Cups. This is what you need. You need to know that you are loved. You need to know that this person is going to tell you more information about how much they love you and appreciate you. You need to be appreciated in all ways, all right? The Page of Cups is telling me you need all of the information brought to you that will give you the information that says, hey, you are the poop, and we love you around here. We want you to be here. We want to see everything you bring here. This is great. You are awesome. A little appreciation goes a long way with an Aries, doesn't it? So here we go. This is you. You want to get things moving, and you want to be appreciated for pushing the wave, right? You are capable of pushing waves that people don't see yet. But here we are, and this is what's going on, all right? And the counterpart in your situation is right here, and they got the Magician. What they want, or what they need, is to a little elbow room. They need a little elbow room. This is the Magician. And as the Magician, your counterpart really just needs to have the capacity to use their tools, the space to breathe. You could not scare this person away pretty easily simply by backing off. You know, this person needs you to back off, give them room, let them be in charge of something, let them do their own thing. Don't get involved in their stuff, but allow them to have their own space, right? It's so interesting, right? Very good. I want to pull one last card that will be the end result, all right? We're going to go with an end result card, as in, is it possible, right? Is any of this possible? Let's get an end result card. All right. We pulled the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Yes, I would say this is a definite positive card telling you that yes, you, Aries, can pull back and give people space to breathe. And as a result, you will be rewarded with this Queen of Cups, who is, yes, an emotionally based female energy person, but at the same time, in a yes or no question, this is an absolute yes. So very cool. I like to see that there's possibilities for you to grow through this process, bring the heat that you do, but also to release and back up a little bit. All right, so I love that for you. I'm going to go ahead and add a few more cards right here. We have this deck, the Illuminati, Tarot Illuminati. And I'm going to give it a quick shuffling with you in mind. Aries love. Aries relationships. Now I'm going to cut the cards, and it's going to be interesting. Watch this. So now this pile is going to add influence for this deck, for these cards, all right? So we're going to go deeper on the Six of Pentacles. And we pulled the King of Swords. The King of Swords is here. See how awesome these cards are? He's great. The King of Swords is showing that there is actually a level of you that wants to be in control. Isn't that fascinating? Aries wanting to be in control. Well, interesting. I'm glad to see that it's finally shown up because we know it's true. And when we get all in relationships and pretend like we're not going to try and be a little bit in control, it's not true. So we're going to go ahead and pull another card for the Eight of Wands to clarify that. And we got the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is here saying that while we have the Eight of Wands and we want to speed everything up and get going and move forward quickly, we're not above walking away from things that are slowing us down. So there is part of you that is willing to walk away from this relationship just so you can maintain your own personal speed, because Aries is like that. I'm going to pull one more card for the Page of Cups, and we have the Emperor. The Emperor is here. This is pretty brilliant. So the Emperor is here talking about your foundation. And yes, the thing that you need, right? Page of Cups is what you need. And you need to be loved and adored and appreciated. And it's actually part of your personal foundation, part of what you need completely and entirely from the core of yourself to feel whole in your world. As you enter into a loving relationship, a marriage, it's important for you to clarify for your person that you do need these words of affirmation, okay? You need to be appreciated. Otherwise, you're not going to be okay in it, all right? So pay attention to that. Make sure that you're clear when you're stepping into a relationship of any kind, that you're clear about who you are and what you need, all right? That's good. Now then, we have your counterpart. And this pile will be all about your counterpart. Who is your counterpart other than the Two of Wands, right? Who is your counterpart? Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. And this Five of Swords is showing me that this person is definitely taking their power back, but they are not leaving everyone unhurt in the process. So this Two of Wands could also have a sharp tongue and say things that hurt your feelings. So I want you to just sort of be cautious as you deal with them. And remember, we talked about being able to give them some space, right? What do they bring? They bring an interest in space. They also bring an interest in helping others. So let's see what else they're going to bring. Princess of Pentacles. So Princess of Pentacles is telling me that, yes, there's concern about the finances. Absolutely. While they want to help, they're worried about how can we make ends meet if we're not doing the things correctly. So if you were at work, this person would be wanting to help with the project, not knowing how to apply themselves, and worried about the finances of the project as we get going with it, right? So that's interesting. And in some cases, wanting to go help another group because maybe he feels better suited to helping the other group than helping in this situation, because maybe you don't give them enough responsibility or give them enough hands-off capacity to do what they want to do, right? We all like to have a little something to do, leave a little fingerprint on the project. So let them have something that they work on that they get to do and leave a footprint on the project, okay? So now the Magician is here. We were talking about that. We'll pull another card for them. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, the wonders of feeling stuck and knowing that you can reclaim your power if you just look at it from a new angle. So the Magician is here talking about using their tools to their advantage, and they want to be able to use their tools to their advantage, and they want to get unstuck. So you can help with this by giving them space and maybe not expecting them to be the ones that bring all the words of affirmation that you need. You need words of affirmation and to feel truly okay in the situation. Likewise, they need to have a little power, a little control, and I want you to give them that space to do that, all right? So now we're looking, of course, at the outcome, which was the Queen of Cups, which was a yes, a definite yes. This is the pile for that. We're going to add a little something to it. And we got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, which is always about taking your ideas and going, right? Taking your ideas and heading out. There's a burden involved. There is the fact in this picture they show you walking towards a tower of all the horrible, awful, rotten things to be walking towards. Oh no, because the tower is always trouble. But I want you to see that there is the Ten of Wands here, taking your ideas and going. You are not above separating yourself from this relationship to take care of yourself and move forward. I'm going to pull another card. We have the Ace of Cups. Possibly that's the gift, is that if you finally do separate yourself from this situation, whatever it is, because you don't appear to be okay, if this is a work thing, you can work it out. If this is at home, I'd say you're two different people doing two different things, and maybe you've grown apart, and that happens. But this card here is telling me there's new love available if you take your ideas and go. And I know that seems like a very intense thing to have coming up all of a sudden right here at the end. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, looking very much all of the control freak that she is. The intensity she brings. My goodness, it's a lot of information coming from this card right here. There's so much intensity in this one card. She is the master. People cower in her wake. They stand behind her and under her. I can feel bones crunching under her. She's very much in control. Maybe that's you, Aries. This wouldn't surprise me to be a version of you. So pay attention to how you're being perceived. If you are behaving this way at work or within your home relationships and you want to change that, I believe there's an option for that. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the very bottom card of both decks and see what that is. All right, we have the bottom card here is the Hermit. We'll set that there, and now I'll take the bottom card from over here. And it's the Eight of Cups. So with the Eight of Cups and the Hermit, it looks like there's an option to release yourself and walk away from the relationship with the Eight of Cups. Oops, here we go. The Eight of Cups has you walking away from a relationship and moving on all on your own. And then of course the Hermit says maybe it's time to be on your own a little bit. You may need a little alone time. So pay attention to these options and consider the possibilities. All right, if this is about work, you are going to end up needing to work alone a little bit. And if this is about a home relationship, I would consider the possibility that you may want to move into something else. All right, so thank you for listening, and we will talk soon about, I'll be posting more videos on Saturday. Thank you.